low on the backhand. Finds Calais Carlson. Chapman now across. Nick Skurlik wanting too many men on the ice there as Rochester was slow to get off. He doesn't get the call. Shaw in control of it now. Takes this one right to Trepanier. Forced wide by him. A wrist shot, he scores. Ryan Shaw from a sharp angle. And this one's not there. Nick Skurlik can counter with the matchups he wants. Rochester trying to control it off the draw here. Great job by Wade Wild defensively. Chapman shot, blocked McNaughton. The second chance, Shaw scores from the slot. A bouncing puck picked up by
the Tomahawks. It's been a while since they've tested Nick Avakian right now. Avakian comes out of his crease to play this puck. The Americans held to a season low in shots right now to this point. Americans persisting. Up the right wing wall. A blast is just wide. Trent leans off the end boards. Wheels out in front. A hit laid on in the blue paint. Right wing circle. It's tossed down low. Chapman now on the near side will collect it at the right point. Throwing across for Reese. Leaves it off for Carlson. Carlson right side. Throws it out in front. Score! Ryan Shaw gets to the... Provides a little bit of stability in that. Swint II is an 07 birth year. His rights belong to the Chicago Steel of the USHL. Very young in age, high in potential. Slipped down in front. Great block by Gavin Carr to get down to one knee. That was a centering feed between the circles that never arrived. Shaw across. Here comes Dewberry into the attacking zone. Fed to the doormat. Score! Blanton over the line, right wing. He slides one that was meant for clarity, but it's picked off by the junior Americans. King into the offensive end. The drop. Here's Ryan Shaw, who shoots. He scores! Up Owen King tries to chip it to himself as he flutters a puck forward. It's stopped by Drew Jensen as he takes a hard hit along the end board. It's extracted loose by Rochester. They try to swing one back to the line. Bodies go tumbling. Center and right circle, a shot. Save. Rebound for a kick line. Score! The Americans. Face-off is won by the Rebels. But the Americans staying with it at the right wing circle. All out scrub for the puck. Pops back to the point. Americans hold the zone. A backhand fluttering feed down low. It is King who curls it around the backside of the net. Owen King in the corner. Back to the line. Here goes Reese. Reese to the right wing circle. It's Ryan Shaw again. Shaw twists it. Top of the right wing. Shaw makes a move. Shaw dances towards the slot. Down low. Top angle shot. Score! Face off, one back by Rochester. The Floria behind the nets. Americans gotta make a breakout pass here, and they do. Liam Chapman ahead for King. King through center, left wing into the attacking zone. It does spill out towards center. Chapman fumbles it. Chapman gets it back. Chapman ahead for King into the offensive end. Shaw cuts towards the slot. Down low, Shaw on the backhand. Save made by Anderson. Loose ball
on the boards. DeFlorio by Beaumont, sent to the line but not out as it's held in by Engel into the middle. Trying to pull one free. There's Cronin taken out the other way. 3-on-3 rush. Here come the junior Americans in the zone. Carlson speeds forward. Pass deflects. Backhanded, they score. It's Calais Carlson on the back.
Here, and they're looking to attack on more. Branson with an excellent keep in along the right point. Assists one across left side. Good dangles by Shaw. Back to the line. Branson a one-time blast. He scores! Fresh off the bench. Brownlee curls along the left point. Stuffs one down low. It's King who slams on the brakes. King cuts up bikes to the goal line. Here's Shaw, looks over his options. King, a kick line. They move it quickly across. Here's Shaw, top of the left wing circle. Stash down low. Between the legs, pass for King. Cannot connect, and then it is lofted forward by New Jersey. 35 seconds left of the Americans' power play. It's Landon Brownlee who chucks one forward. Into the attacking zone comes Gianta. Backdoor feed. One more pass across. Score! A tear shot. Shouldered away by Nolan. Just another example of how Dewberry gets so many chances but cannot find it in the back of the net. Shaw shoots, scores!
Identify for Dunnett. Can't get it to him though. His kick line knocks it away. Here comes Rochester now trying to go in transition. Racing forward now. Ryan Shaw makes his way past everyone. Has Ipri in front. A shot on. He scores.
That will do it for the Americans' power play. Great power play, but unable to beat Richardson. Americans from right to left into the offensive end. Shaw with a nifty move. He fires it high. This is Kozlina crew, and we'll call it Wongas up the left wing ball. Gets disrupted. Back the other way comes Shaw. Right wing over the line. Here's Carlson to the outside. Carlson shoots. Save made by Carter Richardson. One hand into the corner. King throws it out in front. Jam play, side of the cage. It just goes high of the bar. Shaw twists one to the slot. Here's King, who drops it off. Kick line fires, blocked by the Nordiques. Looks for reinforcements. He'll twist it down low. Shaw steps to it. Right wing corner. And he tries to hack it in further. The Americans try to slip one to the right wing circle. It is denied by the Nordiques, but held in by Chapman for now. And the Americans flush it down low. They speed one across. A shot by Dewberry is handled by Richardson.
Ocean Fancy now. He collects the puck. Fancy across, a nifty move saved by Jensen Karlstrom. Rochester trying to clear. They're unable to do so. Kozlina unable to find it. It's taken away. Shaw in transition now. Shaw the shot. Save Richardson. Great stop there by Carl. There to pick up the rebounds. Still plenty of time left to go in this hockey game, however. Here's Shaw in the high slot. The shot off the pipe, and he scores. Ryan Shaw. O'Donnell wins this one back. Palmer up top. He walks down. Cross to Shaw. He'll throw on the brakes. Shaw down the wing. A chance out in front. Just missing there is O'Donnell.
Barnes in wide as now King takes it around the back of his net. Hands to the far side to Shaw, trying to make his way back to his feet, though, as he went tumbling with LaFerriere. Picked up by Owen O'Rear behind his net. He'll now make his way forward. Here comes Owen O'Rear now, making his way in. The Naperville, Illinois native to the close side, found Bartowski as he stayed on sides. Bartowski can't make his way past Carr. He'll dump it around to the far side of Chapman. Chapman wants to get it forward, was looking for Dewberry. Jumping forward was LaFerriere. He's got it to him, though. Dewberry pass across, found Shaw. He scores.
Chapman across. Ryan Shaw collects it now. He looks ahead. Lindblad's stick slapped out of his hand. He wanted to call on it. He doesn't get one. Shaw looking for another one. Fancy jumps up here. Shaw reversing direction. Here's Hugo Branson now. Palmer. Holler right there on him. Fancy looking ahead. Trying to find Kozlina. Unable to.
You see Humphreys weaves his way into the offensive end. Humphreys slams on the brakes in the corner. Humphreys back up top for Carr. A shot is deflected wide. Stuff attempt, side of the cage. Score. Dusts it off. Hands for Owen King at the left wing circle. On the backhand, he'll tuck one down low. Lucas Clem wins the board battle and skates it out for Johnstown. You can start to see fatigue playing a factor here in overtime. Just 35 seconds to go in the frame. Wrapped up the far boards. Ryan Shaw steps to it. Shaw navigates his way into the attacking zone. He cuts to the left wing circle. Shaw with a shot to Vaki and paddles it to the corner. 25 seconds to go.